Jealousy in friendships is weird. I don't think it's a feeling that should be normalized or, for lack of a better term, encouraged in friendships. And typically, when I can start to sense that a friend is jealous of me or has some sort of animosity towards me, I will distance myself. Because if you consider somebody your friend, I just don't think that you should be jealous of them, hateful towards them, thinking to yourself that, like, why don't I have what they have? Throughout high school, I've definitely had my fair share of experiencing friends who projected onto me and honestly just gave off very like insecure and jealous energy. And I want to give a disclaimer and say that when I was like in elementary and like in middle school, I definitely found myself being that like friend who was giving off jealous, insecure vibes. And it took me a lot of self-reflection to realize like this doesn't have anything to do with the other person, like it has to do with me. So I have to ask myself, like, what am I not happy about in my life and how can I change? And doing so really changed my perspective and changed the way that I move and view relationships in my life, friendships specifically. I just find it so weird, and it gives you like that icky feeling when you feel like someone you considered your friend was actually fixated on you to the point that they wanted to like either be you or like not see you succeed and just like ruin your life, basically, is how it feels. I used to have a friend in high school who we were pretty close, and I wanted to consider us like really good friends, lifelong friends, but it wasn't until we split and like went our own separate ways outside of high school that I realized that where we were in our friendship was not exactly the same, not the same at all, because she didn't like how social I was and how well I got along with people in my life and just strangers in general, and like the light that I brought into the room. She would always try to dim it. She'd always try to downplay and make sly comments to make me feel a certain way. She never celebrated my wins. And it was only then that it really hit me like, oh my God, like you've never liked me. You've just been jealous of me. You want to be me, which was at the time such a weird realization for me to come to, because I was like, wow, like I really wanted this friendship to work out. Like I feel like I always gave her the benefit of the doubt, and then it all just like came to this. And then later into college and like after college to find out that like a lot of the behavior that she was carrying out after like post friendship was like essentially trying to like imitate slash like emulate me, which I don't know whether to take as like an, what am I trying to say, as like a compliment or like a, like if I should be afraid. I guess it's more so an explanation as to like why she had so much like, I guess like resentment or like hate towards me. All I have to say is how unoriginal and maybe a little petty, but love that I was relevant enough in your life to be your inspo. But I guess the moral of the story is to just be yourself, and the right people will find you in your life. And also use discernment, okay? You don't have to be friends with everybody. I felt like I really mastered that when I went into college, because just because they're being nice to you and want to talk to you doesn't mean they genuinely want to be your friend. Some people are really, really fake out there.